expert reveals America's secret weapon against long-term competition with China. This is Michael Pillsbury, speaking on Varney and Company on the Fox network, and he is worried about China's leverage with us regarding rare earths. In fact, that was mentioned in the president's statement, but says we have a secret weapon. What's the secret weapon?
Well, there are other places you can get rare earth minerals, which is why Trump is so...
Ukraine comes to mind.
Yeah,
we just did a deal with Ukraine.
Greenland, Iceland, and actually in Canada. And so we have several neighbors that we used to be friendly with, if you will, but that have the opportunity to mine these. And then here in the U.S., there's several deposits in a few key states. So understanding rare earth minerals are certain minerals that are really needed for high-end manufacturing because you can use them. They can take heat, so they worked in processors. A lot of the chips and the technology, your phone, your iPhone or Samsung or whatever you have, has a ton of rare earths in it. And China is the most active miner of such minerals in the globe. And right now, they're about 90% of all sold rare earth minerals, but they don't control 90% of the supply. They do control a large quantity of it. But until we get manufacturing in these other locations and trade deals up where we can confidently know we're going to have the inflow we need of these particular minerals, et cetera, China's a key ingredient for us. So that's their bargaining chip to us. However, again, the secret weapon is we talk about 1,800 factories closed in 30 days. They had unrest, and China's pretty good with their media, right? Communist state-controlled media, so you don't see it, but there are riots in the street. Speaking of riots, we haven't got to what happened in L.A. this week. But anyway, China has had that going on because people are starving there. When the Liberation Day went on, the tariffs were announced, all American companies stopped ordering product, right? And that hurt China desperately, which is why they came to the negotiating table and are at least looking to try and get something done. Again, in a perfect world, everything works out for everybody, but we know that's not reality. And so we need to hold our cards tight to the vest. China does, in my opinion, economically needs us more than we need them.
To that point, Pillsbury, who's with the Heritage Foundation, says the key for our side is unleashing our own economy. So we're never in a position of desperation.
Well,
when we're dealing with them.
We don't want to reshore, making T-shirts, right? That's just not productivity at the old textile mills that we had here in the U.S. But we do want to reshore certain jobs and our certain industries that are due to national security. And that would be the construction of ships, right? Our Navy, instead of contracting that out to European countries, and pharmaceuticals, right? 96% of all pharmaceuticals in the U.S., everybody that's dependent on taking these pills, come from China. That's kind of scary. But anyway, yeah, I will look forward to this getting settled soon, and maybe that helps the economy, but I would be very, very doubtful that we have a robust economy here in the fall. I just think job market's going to get really, really weak. Hey, if you're looking for more content like this, make sure you check out these videos, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you'll be notified when we publish more content that will help you retire smart. Thanks for watching.